Yes, welcome again to my mathematics online tutorial, and into this class we are still going to continue on algebra of complex number, but specifically we are still adding complex number. Now look at this simple question on the board. I say find z1 plus z2 plus z3. If z1 is equal to 2 plus 3i, z2 equal to 1 minus 2i, z3 equal to 1 plus I. So it means, look at it very well, 2 is the real here, 1 is the real here, then 1 is the real here. Then for the imaginaries, 3 is the imaginary here, minus 2, mind you, here is now minus 2. So minus 2 is the imaginary here, then plus 1, because it's the coefficient of I that we call imaginary. So the coefficient of this guy is what? 1. So now let us add. So finding z1 plus z2 plus z3 now is it's better we write everything like this. What is my z1? 2 plus 3i plus what is z2? 1 minus 2i. Then what is z3? 1 plus I. Alright, so let's add everything up. The way it is now, because it's plus plus, so we can start to just clear off the bracket. We write it this way. Look at it. Because it's plus, we can start to just write it out. I think when it's minus, the minus here would have affected the, what's it called? The sign of 1 and then plus I. Likewise, this guy. But because it's plus, we can start to just remove all the bracket to make it very easy for us. Now, what are we going to do? These two is the real here, real here, real here. So let's add up the real first. So 2 plus 1 plus 1. 2 plus 1 plus 1. Then plus the imaginary is now, see, 3i minus 2i, then plus what? I. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. Plus, you know, this is where many students have problem. You have 3i minus 2i plus I. Before you know, many, I believe many, what they will do is 3i minus 2i. You fail. You know, you follow board mass. Board mass. Look at it. Board mass. Bracket off before you divide, multiply, add, and subtract. So it means we have to add before we subtract. So look at this guy. This is positive without being told. So you can just say 3i plus I. Then before you now minus the result from what? 2i. Or you can say, let's solve this one because this is plus. But it's not 2 plus 1. You know, you can decide to pick this first and solve, because we should add first before we subtract. That is the meaning. And as we are adding, mind you, this minus follows, because this is minus 2i. This is not 2i plus I. So what are you going to do here? Look at it. This is minus 2i plus I. The I here, the coefficient is what? 1 without being told. So what are you going to do? Minus 2 plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1 means 1 minus 2. Minus 2 plus 1 means 1 minus 2. It's not minus 1. So then before we now say minus 1i. But minus 1i is the same as what? Minus I. So mind you, minus I is the result of this guy. So we will now come and combine it. So it means here now we have 3i minus what? Let me say 1i first. You see now? Don't be confused. What we did is we have to solve this guy first. Minus 2i plus I. The I here has 1 as coefficient. That's why we say minus 2 plus 1 is 1 minus 2, which is minus 1. Minus 1, but mine is minus 1i. So that is minus 1i. Then we will now say 3i minus 1i. It's not 2i. So that we will be confused. It means the result of this guy is what? 2i. But at times, you know, even if you say 3i minus 2i, you will have 1i. 1i plus this, you have 1i. But it's not in all cases. At times, it will not work. But this one might work now. It will work now because 3i minus 2i, you have 1i plus this, but not in all cases. So it's advisable you follow due process. Or if you like, Saying this is positive, you can say 3i plus 1i, you have 4i, then 4i minus 2i, you still have 2i. So, but do what is what needful. Now, it therefore means z1 plus z2 plus z3 is equal to 4 plus 2i. God bless us.